Hi everyone, so recently on this channel I have been live streaming the first Naruto Storm game, and this game is something else. I'll be honest with you guys, I have never played the first Storm game. This was my first experience. Before I had played almost all the Storm games, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, and Generations, I think it was called. That was actually pretty interesting and fun game, kind of filler game. But yeah, I always wanted to play the first Storm game just to see how it stacks up to the rest of the Storm games, and oh boy, it surprised me. It surprised me in a good way and a bad way. So in this video, we're going to take a little deep dive into this game just to see what this game can offer and how it actually stacks up to the rest of the games, or maybe even how it stacks up to the rest of the PlayStation 2 games, because there are some parallels to some of those games. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video, guys. In total, this game only has two modes, Ultimate Mission mode and Free Battle. Free Battle mode is the versus mode of this game. You are able to select up to 25 available characters, which first need to be unlocked by playing the Ultimate Mission mode, but on that a bit later. You are able to select the character you want and edit the character's Ultimate Jutsus and regular Jutsus. If I'm not mistaken, each character only has two Ultimate and two regular Jutsus, which can be only unlocked by playing the Ultimate Mission mode. The Storm game was the game which introduced assist mechanics. In general, when picking your character, which you're going to use in battle, you're able to select up to two more characters that can help you out in battle. Of course, this is not obligatory, you can also play without these assist characters. This game's fighting system is basically the core of all the Storm games. You're able to run, chakra dash, throw kunais, use your special abilities by using your D-pad, execute jutsus and ultimate jutsus. This was revolutionary at the time when this game came out, since previously the PlayStation 2 counterparts, aka Ultimate Ninja series, were all 2D fighters with less mechanics and worse visuals. The previously mentioned assist mechanics play a huge role in the fights. Want to extend a combo? Get your buddies to help. Are in a tough pickle? Get your buddies to help and interrupt your enemy. As well, whenever you are receiving an ass whooping, your support characters will jump in and try to save you in order for you not to lose more health. The same can be said when you are delivering your awesome combos. Your buddies can jump in and deliver the last blow. This game also introduces wall fights. Yes, wall fights, just like in the anime, where you are able to throw your opponent into a wall and start fighting on it. Sadly, this feature was not brought back for other Storm games. Not sure why, but this was a dope mechanic. Now that we have covered the free battle mode and the fighting system in the most basic form, let's get to the main part of the game, which is the Ultimate Mission mode. When starting this mode, you are given a small recap on what happened before Naruto was born, how the Ninetales attacked the village, and how the 4th Hokage saved everyone. After the small cutscene, we see Naruto eating with Iruka Sensei at Ichiraku Ramen, and after they are done, we get to control Naruto. In this game mode, you are able to experience the main story of Naruto, but there is a catch. In order for you to experience it, you have to acquire mission experience points in order to unlock each chapter in the main story. In order for you to unlock these points, you have to do side missions first. Yes, you heard me right, the side missions become obligatory if you want to experience the whole story of Naruto. These missions can be acquired by speaking with the mission giver shown on the map. After talking to them, they will give you a mission which can be categorized into 5 ranks: S, A, B, C, and D. Each rank mission gives the player a set of experience points. A rank missions give you around 28 to 29 points, while D rank missions give you only 14 points. At the start of the game, you will mostly get only D to C rank missions, but after progressing in the main story, you will be able to unlock other rank missions. There are also basic missions like playing the game for X amount of hours or walking X amount of steps with Naruto, which give you points as well, but the acquired points are not much. In order to play through the whole Naruto story, you have to gather around 500 points, which might seem a lot, but trust me, it's not. There are multiple types of side missions. We have fighting missions, tree climbing minigame missions, tree branch jumping minigame missions, I actually don't know the real name of that, scroll gathering minigame missions, and the most interesting one has to be the finding Konohamaru minigame missions. Fighting missions are pretty self-explanatory. You fight against the computer with your selected characters while trying to fulfill the battle conditions of the specific fight. Tree climbing minigame missions are actually coming from Naruto Ultimate Ninja 3 on the PlayStation 2. This game had the same tree climbing minigame, where you have to run to the top of the tree in time while trying to be faster than your opponent. Tree branch jumping minigame missions are missions where you basically jump from branch to branch trying to avoid branches and paper bombs while trying to get the speed boosts that are placed on the branches in order to get to your destination in time. There is a small alternative type of this minigame where you have to chase somebody in the given time, where if you get close to them, they will show some objects that can slow you down and fail the mission. The controls on this mode are horrible. The sensitivity of Naruto in this mode is really slow. It feels like controlling a tank. Scroll gathering minigame missions are missions in which you have to use Naruto's free roam ability, the Naruto cannon, that can throw Naruto into far and high places while trying to get the needed amount of scrolls. The most interesting ones are the fun Konohamaru minigame missions, where you have to play hide and seek with Konohamaru in Konoha village. The map is littered with boxes and you have to find Konohamaru in one of these boxes in the given time frame. There are people that can give you hints on where he could be. The map is then updated with the small arrows that show in which location Konohamaru could be hiding. Each rank's hide and seek missions get harder and harder, since then instead of finding Konohamaru you have to also look for Udon and Muegi. I'm sorry if I really mispronounced that. Regarding the main story missions, they consist of 5 arcs: Genin Training Arc, Chunin Exam Arc, Leaf Destruction Arc, Tsunade Search Arc, and Chasing Sasuke Arc. These arcs represent almost all of the main arcs that are in Naruto, but with only one exception. They did not include the Land of Waves arc, which I personally consider to be an important arc, since in this arc Naruto has his first QB freakout and Sasuke awakens his single Sharingan. But enough about that. The missions in these are a mixture of fighting missions, tree branch jumping minigame, or tree climbing minigame missions. Each arc can have around 7 to 10 missions. Each mission starts with a small set of text that is later preceded with a still frame with some text that Naruto says. No, it really does. It really does.
The first step toward the Rasengan! The road to mastering chakra control!
Okay, sure. Personally, I've felt a bit disappointed that around 90% of the missions have these small still frames, even though the interactions could be animated, which you can't say about the final arc missions. These final arc missions feel like the other Storm game missions, where for the first time cutscenes are introduced before and after the battle, and in between the action, QuickTime events are introduced. Oi. My reaction time. There are only 4 of these missions, but they are worth it, especially the Naruto vs Sasuke final fight. Sadly, these QuickTime events don't do much, as in the sense that in other Storm games, by doing the QuickTime events fast enough, you're able to gather stars that could show a small cutscene or still frame, which can give you a context of the fight. After completing each main mission, you are able to unlock new characters, new outfits, new side missions which are needed to progress the story, and new jutsus. This game also has a lot of collectibles like figurines, Ultimate Jutsu movies, dioramas. Sadly, in my playthrough I did not try to get 100% mission completion and all of the collectibles, since for me it felt more like a chore rather than a fun activity. In my opinion, this game is not as bad as everyone says it is. The biggest issue I have with this game is that the progression system, if you want to relive the Naruto story, makes it mandatory for you to do the side missions, which can be a bit tedious and lackluster. Other than that, this game is a good game, especially since this game introduced a lot of core mechanics that were used in the later Storm games. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was my first retrospective / review I have ever made. Your feedback on this video would mean a lot to me. As mentioned at the start, all of the footage has been captured. I was streaming here on YouTube, so feel free to hop on sometime. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a nice day / evening. Bye guys.